Alright, here we are, part 3. We're going to go over what happened in the previous day. If you have been following along, you will know that I did lose to the Braves. Mackenzie Gore had a terrible debut, giving up 5 runs in the first inning. We'll go ahead and recap the league and go over the news real quick. So we had Chicago White Sox losing to Houston. We had the Blue Jays beating the Cardinals. The Cubs took on Milwaukee and won. San Francisco beat New York. Texas beat Philly. Angels beat the A's. The Orioles thumped all over the Red Sox. The Rays beat the Tigers. The Twins and Royals had a little duel going on. We had Colorado beat San Diego. Cincinnati beat Pittsburgh. Miami beat New York. Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks. Cleveland beat Seattle. And there's us, of course. We do have our next game against Atlanta again. It should be the final in the series. Looking ahead, yep, it is. We're going to have Josiah Gray going up against Kyle Wright. Be an interesting game. Josiah Gray's debut for the season. We'll go ahead and look at some news that maybe have happened. We'll go through the transaction, see what's happened. I have not advanced the day yet, so we'll have to do that to get a full look. So we're going to play this game, get everything simmed. Yes, let's set up some scouting assignments, I guess. What should our priority be?
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April.
We're going to get inside the show.
Yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves launched 3 home runs as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-3. The Texas Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. The Miami Marlins put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-5. The Cubs
Priority
totaled 11
2
hits
is going
as they got
to
the
be
best of the Brewers at home 3-2. The Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as
what
they
do we
sank
really
the visiting
need?
Buccos 6-1.
I mean, we
Toronto
need
Blue
outfield.
Jays knocked out 12 hits
So
as a
let's go
team
ahead and
as they
just look at
cruised to
center
the win over the
fielders.
Cardinals.
We'll look in the East there.
The Los Angeles Dodgers tossed a combined 1-hitter
Scout a
as they
certain
took down
prospect.
the visiting Diamondbacks 2-0.
Zane
The Rockies grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-1. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-7. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-1. The O's
we're just
picked up
bad everywhere.
hits in total as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 10-2.
We need starting pitching.
The Minnesota Twins
You can't do
beat the
anything
Royals
without
in
that.
Kauffman Stadium 2-1.
Not
The
worried
Houston
about
Astros
relief
totaled
right
13
now.
hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd
And I mean,
8-3.
we'll look at some
Gio Urshela
center
smacked
fielders.
a home run and drove in 3,
Another one.
helping lead the Angels to the
I mean,
victory over
third. We
Oakland
don't have anybody at
5-2.
third.
Jose Ramirez drove home 3 runs, leading the Guardians over the Mariners 5-2. And
There's
that's
a
what's
week
happening
exciting
around
plan.
the baseball world heading into today.
All right, now,
Join us
do we
again
have any
tomorrow for the
news?
latest from around Major League Baseball.
There we go. So the Rockies sent down Ryan Feltner. I don't know who that is. But here's everything. Wow. So the Blue Jays put Yusei Kikuchi on waivers. That is... Let me go see who else might be on waivers. That is nobody. That is very interesting. But yeah, we're going to go ahead, jump into Game 3 here on the young season against Atlanta. Josiah Gray against Kyle Wright. Feel free to stay tuned, skip through the game, whatever you want. I have it designed, so you kind of just following along. If you want certain highlights, I'll usually clip them into shorts. But yeah, quick counts, broadcast style. I like it. That's what we're rolling with. Josiah Gray. I guess we can stick with this. He is not going to DH. He's going to play the field. Joey Meneses is going to DH. Good. Wait. I mean, Dickerson play right field. I'd prefer that. We'll put him in left. Everything else looks good. All right. There's the pitching matchup. All right, I'll catch you guys after.
And welcome. welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Josiah Gray. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Fires over to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Thomas racing over to make the catch. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Kyle Wright. And he's coming off a big year, Singy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as he did, have over 20 wins, you go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. Right. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Righty to the plate.
I got 3 and 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's Luis Garcia with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
One down, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now Joey Meneses. And he deals. Way outside, straight to the backstop. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And now a full count.
3-2.
Garcia leads off first with one away. Base knock right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, one out. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Next offering is down low. Now 2 balls and a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 3. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Kicks and deals. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bird. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Corey Dickerson. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases loaded with one away. Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur.
The third baseman, Josiah Gray.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Next offering is downstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. Inside, 3-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Braves nothing. Second inning set to go. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Ronald Acuna Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Next offering is fouled back.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
All over that one right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 1-2 now. Base hit center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
But they pick up one run on the arc. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Ray Thomas.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Dom Smith stands in. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Tied up here in the early going. He goes down looking. Here's a speed threat, C.J. Abrams. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Here's a 2-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. Albies relay to third. In there safely.
He was all over that one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. A walk and a run scored his first time. Left-hand batter waits. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, right side. Can't field it cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Nationals lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Nationals Park. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Michael Harris. Kicks and fires. And now 2-2. Right through there, got him. That's his 2nd strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And gone! His first homer of the year, and the Braves had the lead now. It's 2-1.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
2 outs. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Braves get 1 on the big fly. And this is now a 2. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Dickerson now. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Fires to first on the run. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And they trail it here 2-1. Back in Washington, D.C., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ronald Acuna Jr. Righty delivers. Chopped left side. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt. Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Call puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. 1-1 now. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Acuna leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In the air, left field. Call makes the catch, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. Next pitch is downstairs. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Nobody out, runner at first. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So digging in, Lane Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Activity in the bullpen. Ian Anderson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Base hit center field. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Slide save. It's 2-2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Candelario, the lead runner, out at second. Thomas on at first with nobody out. Left-hand hitter waits. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, he's clearly looking pretty shaky out there right now. I think fatigue's starting to be a factor.
And a pitch. Called strike right there.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And a pitch. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Well, there's one away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The pitch. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
The next offering misses. 2-1. The wind and the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's a 1-1. One missed. Fouled off. He was late. And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Ian Anderson.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here comes a pitch. That misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Right-handed reliever. And that one hammered. Acuna ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. And now 2-2. In the air, left field. Ozuna ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey.
2 outs, base is empty.
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson digging in for the Nationals. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 2-2. In the dirt. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Austin Riley.
For Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Ronald Acuna Jr. getting ready to hit. Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Puts the squeeze on it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. The wind of the pitch.
I'd like to believe his time with Mark Burley and the Chicago White Sox helped the young Chris Sale really develop this tempo that has produced a lot of success over his career.
Probably no better example of a guy in recent memory who liked to work very quickly, better than Mark Burley. On the ground to third. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jeimer Candelario digging in for the Nationals. The wide to kick the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Center fielder.
One down, runner at first. And now Lane Thomas, 1 for 2. Candelario leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is popped up. Grissom gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
The 1-1. Curveball drops in there. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And it's off the top of the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's going to be C.J. Abrams. Second and third, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And here's a 3-2. This one in the air right field. Acuna after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. So the Nats leave a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Erasmo Ramirez. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Now be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 1 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you
got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Travis d'Arnaud. Next pitch misses. And a count 2-1. Kicks and deals. Out towards left center. Abrams moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2. Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Next offering is in for a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
On the ground. On the run, throw to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The pitch. Out to short. Grissom handles the chance. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Alex Call. Here's a 1-1. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. The pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Nationals go quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready to begin the 8th, digging in, Ozzie Albies. And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Orlando.
So now here's the DH, Orlando Arcia. And he deals. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 2-2.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. The throw in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. They got a pitch he could drop.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
New pitcher for the Braves, Lucas Litke.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. High fly ball out into left center field. Ozuna ranging after it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now a full count. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin McHugh up and loosening in the pen. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Candelario.
So 2 down now, and here is Jamer Candelario. And now the lefty in the air to left down the line. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So 2 down. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. And now 2-1. And delivers outside. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. So 1 left for Washington. Score remains 2-2. Tanner Rainey gets handed the rock out of the pen. So digging in, Austin Riley. Righty delivers. Now fly ball to right center. Dickerson makes the catch. And there's one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Next pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just an awesome swing of the bat. Quick hands.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Kicks and fires.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's 3-2. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Bounce to the left side. Abrams picks it up. Third out. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one almost got him. The tying run at the plate. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that ball.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is C.J. Abrams. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And a pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Splits the plate. That's strike 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Three-two on the way. And a swing and a miss. And one away. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Next offering way off the plate. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Ball to strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
All right, well, as we saw there, close game against the Braves. Tanner Rainey kind of blew it there in the top of the ninth. Not a lot of hits to go around. 7 for them, 6 for us. No errors. 3-2 ball game. Abrams hit a second triple already. Thomas and Dickerson got their first RBIs. Josiah Gray had a great game. 6 innings, 11 strikeouts, 2 runs. Ramirez did good in relief. He's now got 4 innings with no runs given up. And Rainey, I mean, it's going to happen eventually. We knocked Wright out after just 4 innings. Anderson gave him some good relief. Lukey gave him some good relief. And Minter gave him some good relief as he closed it out and got the save. I mean, this is going to be the season. Probably going to be losing every 2 out of 3 games. Probably trade away some people by the time the trade deadline comes around. But, I mean, that's all we can really do. We have some people on the trading block. We can see who's on it. Oh, he's on my team already. But, I mean, not someone I'm probably going to keep around. Just put it kind of like the older guys and guys I'm not really going to use. I mean, Yadiel, he's got some good contact. Never know. Corbin, I need to dump. He needs to go. He is so bad. So bad. But yeah, I mean, this is just the season's going to go. Stay tuned for the next game. We're going to see how this keeps going. All right. Thank you.